E aí galera, como vocês? Bora para mais um vídeo de Alan Wake. Emerson.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Bom, o cara aqui tá falando que minha mulher morreu, tá falando que... Tá falando que eu sofro de alucinação, sei mais o que, sei lá, hein. Tô achando que pode ser verdade. Essa é a verdade.
So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Opa, que é isso aqui? Além das sombras do conformismo, um milagre sobre a luz aguarda. TZ. Em memória de um bom amigo e poeta. Tá, não sei quem é TZ, mas tudo bem. Ela vai pegar um ar aqui, né? Pegar uma vista. Tá bonito, velho. Caraca.
Isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way, follow me.
O doutor, queria falar nada não, mas eu acho que você vai morrer, tá?
Now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
Ah, esse é o tal do Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, sorry. Ew.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Opa, pera aí, doutor, tem uma garrafa aqui. Aí, obrigado.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Opa, leu o quê? Ah, tá, esse aqui. Bem-vindo à clínica de Cauldron Lake. Aqui podemos dar-lhe a ajuda especializada que precisa. Porém, observe o seguinte. Peça a seus amigos e familiares para planejarem visitas de modo a não interferirem em sua terapia ou períodos de criatividade. Por favor, respeite a privacidade e o espaço pessoal do resto dos pacientes, especialmente durante seus processos criativos. Seja paciente. Nossos pacientes têm problemas criativos de longo prazo que não serão resolvidos da noite para o dia. Permita-se o tempo necessário. Tenha em mente que receberá voluntariamente um tratamento específico para o seu problema. A terapia do compromisso e seu método associado, o fluxo, são mais eficazes quando você lhes dá forma e os conduz. Se tiver qualquer dúvida, por favor, não hesite em nos perguntar. Ok. E aí, segurança? Bom.
My rheumatism's killing
Ah, esses
me.
caras estão aqui? Porra.
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had
Odin e Thor.
a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Tá, vai mostrar. Ah, cutscene.
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Ele me deu uma página do meu manuscrito, né?
My head was
Certeza.
clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, The Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open.
Os caras falam pra caralho, velho.
We're
Caraca.
morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Caraca, fala pra porra. Os escritos e o assistente da Thomas Zane.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Tá ok. Tem que retornar pro meu quarto.
Built the farm close to the lake.
Fechado aqui, né? Lógico, agora tá tudo fechado. Eu não vou nem tentar abrir, não. Como é que eu volto no meu quarto aqui?
He's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Ah, já tava indo já.
Something's wrong.
Opa.
I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Ok. Tá pra cá. E esse
Hartman had
gerador
mentioned
aqui?
that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Tá ok. Vou voltar pro meu quarto então. Esse é meu quarto, é, né? Ah, é porque nós saiu por ali, ó. Entendi, tá aberto o quarto da galera. Tá aberto o quarto da galera. Entendi ali. O cara tem...
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Ah, eu achei que você queria a camisinha, não é bala. Night Springs. Como um jogo de Xbox, ó. Genial. E o legal é que a capa desse Night Springs é quase igual à capa do próprio Alan Wake. Isso é meio que uma referência. Tá, essa pessoa aqui é pintora. Aqui tá fechado. Tá, então vamos pro meu quarto. Escrever alguma coisa? Foi 15 minutos de vídeo, eu não fiz porra nenhuma até agora. Ai, caramba.
My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Investir a confusão. Opa, pera aí. Nossa, uma parte de manuscrito que eu nem vi. Daqui a pouco eu leio. Nossa, os caras deitaram.
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages.
Eles desmaiaram a mulher e trancaram o cara no... Desmaiaram a enfermeira e trancaram o segurança lá dentro, velho. Caraca, esse cara é muito doido, filho. Onde que é o escritório do Hartman? É aqui? Ele tá aqui dentro, velho. Ô, caralho.
Barry?
Ah, o Barry.
Ow, about time. Barry, man, I'm glad to see you. We need to get
O
to
Barry tá
Hartman's
fazendo
office.
aqui, mano?
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no.
Eu devia ter deixado ele terminar de falar, né? Eu não sabia que ia dar com cutscene.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Eu falei que você ia morrer, né, querido? Eu falei. Assim, eu não queria dizer, mas já dizendo, eu avisei. Eita. Cure. Cura. Ai, não é pra cá, não. Pô, fechou a porta de novo. Que isso? Vai. Eu tenho que apertar, caralho. Vai. Por que agora tem que apertar e aquela hora eu não precisava? Ai, ai, ai. Ai. Não, não é pra cá, não. Meu Deus do céu, pra onde que é? Pra cá, é pra cá. Ah, meu Deus do céu.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Eu preciso de uma lanterna ou alguma coisa desse tipo. Tem pra cá, tem pra cá. Não tem pra cá, não. Então, né? Que isso, meu? Ah, posso subir. Ah, é o gerador. Tinha um gerador aqui em cima. Será que funciona agora? Eu creio que sim. Nossa, esse é pequenininho. Carai! Aê, fogo de artifício, caralho! Tem alguma coisa aqui? Não tem, né? Tem um QR Code ali, como assim? Tem uma garrafa aqui, ó. Nossa, Alan, você cansa muito rápido, meu querido. Eita, porra. Vai que fecha essa merda aqui de novo. Ai, caralho. Começador onde? Putz, e agora? Ah, tem que acender o sinalizador, talvez. Caralho, quase que ele acaba, mas não sai o negócio. Opa, página. Já tem duas pra ler depois. Ai, mas tudo me dá dano, tá doido? Não é pra cá, não é pra cá. Onde é, caralho? Ah, quebrou lá agora? Não sei. Não, mas vai quebrar. Ei! Com licença. Não abre. Nada abre nessa porra de saco. Tá doido? Opa, pera aí, Barry, tem uma garrafa aqui. Calma aí, relaxa aí. Acho que tá safe agora. Calma aí, já vou. Eu não sei pra que essas garrafas, só sei que eu tô pegando.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Pega a lanterna. Obrigado. Meu Deus. Corre, 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 corre. Quase morrendo, velho. Calma aí, meu. Tá doido, o bicho tá pegando aqui. Eu quase morri já. Tá pra onde? Não, é pelo portão aqui mesmo. Vixe, tá com cara de labirinto. Por que tem um labirinto aqui, mano? Tá, ele falou que consegue ouvir os caras maus andando aqui em volta, é. Nossa, você errou um tiro, Alan, sério? Eita, não é pra cá não. Volta. Nossa, eu vou ficar meia hora pra sair desse labirinto aqui, já tô até vendo. Não confio no Emil. Quem que é Emil? Eu nem sei quem que é Emil, velho. Deixa eu falar a verdade. Ó, tem outra carta, página do manuscrito aqui. Eu já tenho 3 pra ler. Eu vou ler elas aqui, velho. Ou não. Não, não parece estar seguro aqui não. Calma aí. Eu não voltei no mesmo lugar. Não, não voltei porque eu não tinha saído. Calma aí! Tem mais um cara. Toma. É um lá. Caralho, meu filho. É um labirinto, mas assim, não tem tanta bifurcação assim. Deixa meu... Pra onde que é? Deve ser pra ali mesmo. Putz, agora fodeu. Pra onde que é? Eu acho que é pra cá. Ah, é aqui. Missão, tô bem. Alguém aí tá possuído. Aquele cara... Ah, é o segurança. É o segurança. Ah. Vem cá. Vai logo! Caraca! Nossa, esse espaço é muito chato, velho. Olha isso, mano. Pelo amor de Deus. Eu vou morrer pros pássaros, velho. Sinalizador. Missão. Isso aqui. Carregar. Beleza, deixa eu olhar a porrada. Nossa, é 4. Barry na clínica.
Giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Tá. Hartman assiste a queda de Wake.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Tá. A missão de
Hartman
Hartman.
knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Tá, e o último. Wake vê o cenário dos Old Gods.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Ok. Tem muito? Mais ou menos. Parece ter menos do que o episódio 3, na verdade. Pra baixo aqui é, né? Eu acho. Ou não? Não, não é não. Pra onde é que é? Ah, pra trás, né? Eu vim do lado. Eu vim de onde? Ah, eu vim de lá, né? Na verdade. Ah, é, tá certo. É pra cá, então. Deixa eu ver, tem uma coisa aqui dentro. Uma espingarda. Maravilha. Essa é de 2 tiros. Nossa, essa espingarda é horrível. Outra página do manuscrito. Maravilha. Mote no comando.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Ok. Mott não é o sequestrador que morreu? Eu acho que é. É tanto personagem que eu tô conseguindo gravar o nome de ninguém, pra te falar uma verdade. Pra te falar uma verdade. Eu acho que não vai ter nada aqui dos lados não, velho. Se tiver no máximo uma garrafa... Ai. Caralho. Demorei muito pra... Demorei demais pra pensar ali, velho. Tá bom. Dá um pique. Ó, tem um sinalizador. Beleza. Tem um portão. Outra página do manuscrito. Não, pera aí. Tá. Tá vindo rápido, isso é bom. Um possuído ataca Barry.
Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Tá ok. Tem outra luz aqui. Munição, bateria, tô bem. Tô quase full. O que tem aqui? Emil fez Tom fazer isso. Emil fez Tom fazer o quê? Me pegar, falar que era tudo alucinação. Opa. Mais rápido agora. Olha lá. Minha lanterna tá, tipo, tá tirando a sombra mais rápido agora, velho. Caramba, tem coisa pra cá. Ali, já vi, já. Fez o Tom me pegar, falar que eu tava alucinando, falar que minha mulher morreu. Isso que ele fez? O que é esse Emil, velho? Será que... Não. Eu não presto atenção nos nomes, velho. Não era por aqui que eu tinha que vir, não, mas tudo bem. Eu acho que Emil é aquele doidão lá que tava falando... Tava falando de escuridão, né? Que o cara falou que ele mexe com... Ó, o Barry tá ali na frente, tá? Sinalizador... Opa! Munição pra porra da espingarda. Outra garrafa? Ou eu não peguei? Não, acho que era 2 mesmo, né? Nem sei. Pra cá tem alguma... Tem uma página do manuscrito. Maravilha. Essas páginas de manuscrito é basicamente o progresso do episódio, né? Hartman droga Wake. Ó.
Watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Tá ok. Acho que esse Emil é o... aquele cara que mexe com videogame. Deve ser ele. Que tava lá no saguão lá da clínica.
Al! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Meu Deus do céu. Eita, tá vindo um brother ali. Tem um aqui, um de cada lado. Fudeu. Nossa, tem cara pra porra, velho. Vem não. Ai, cara. Um deles já tá aqui. Então... Vem cá, vem cá. Aê. Nossa, é 2 grandes, velho. Caralho, cadê meu sinalizador, velho? Ah, porra, aí esse jogo me fode, velho. Como assim, mano? Que isso, mano? Sim, negócio. Ah, eu tenho coisa. Merda. Vai. Tchau. Esqueci que eu tinha essa porra. Tchau. Acabou. Não tem problema não. Eita, ele abriu. Vai. Da porra. Ih.
Please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Caraca, velho. Ok, primeira parte do episódio foi.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry.
Você sofreu acidente.
Need to find it.
Look out!
Que tá no manuscrito. Nossa! E por causa desse acidente eles vão se separar. O universo tá conspirando contra você, meu querido.
Damn it, Al, talk to me.
O universo tá conspirando, fi. Cadê o... Nossa, eu tô quase
I
morrendo.
had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Nossa, eu perdi tudo. Arma, lanterna. Tá merda.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop!
Ah, tá ali, tá ali.
Your cutout is fine.
Forget that!
Ele tá
Are
com
you
alguma
okay?
coisa na mão.
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you
Boa,
alright?
moleque.
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Muito bom. É lá que eu tenho que chegar.
I'll be waiting.
Vai parar, vai ter a
Barry,
grande.
just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up.
Secure the area. Tá de sacanagem, né?
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Eita merda acontecendo, é. Tem alguma coisa aqui em cima, a gente sabe. Eita porra. Nah. Quase que eu caio. Calma, jogo, eu sei. Deu ruim. Boa. Caralho, eu tô ficando cego, velho. Uia. Tá, acho que nada vai me seguir aqui. Não, tem coisa aqui. Tem uma página de manuscrito. Caramba, viu? Peguei. Vamos ler. Walter na Granja
When he
Anderson.
stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Ok. Tô vendo uma garrafa lá do outro lado. Que foi? Tem muita... Pra cá, não sei eu. Vai, liga, 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 liga. Liga. Ai, caralho. Boa. Tem mais, né? Esse jogo aqui é incrível. Vou pegar aquela... Tem, tá ali embaixo. Ixi, aqui também tem. Não, 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 não. Só quero pegar a garrafa, pelo amor de Deus. Desce. Ui, eu vim parar aqui embaixo, velho. Beleza, pra onde que eu fui, velho? Uia! Nossa, velho, meu cara... Ele morreu, tá? Não sei porquê. Tá, tem aqui também... Ai, caralho. O cara trava na árvore. É foda. Olha isso, mano. Ô, caralho, não é pra trás não, porra. Nossa, ele não... Nossa, na hora certa. Beleza. Vai.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Vou subir aqui, pelo amor de Deus. Tem um gerador. Beleza, só isso mesmo. Então é isso aí, galera. Vou dar uma paradinha por aqui. Se você gostou, deixa o like, se inscreva no canal. E é isso aí, a gente continua no próximo vídeo. Valeu!